So one of the disadvantages of selling on Amazon is you actually don't get your customer list. If you were selling on Shopify or your own website, you would actually know every single person that bought from you. You would know their name, their address, probably their email and their phone number. But on Amazon, unfortunately, that's not the case. The only time you actually get the customer data is if you're doing FBM. And so if you're doing fulfilled by merchant, Amazon has to give you at least some of the data so that you can actually ship the order. But even then, they only allow the software tools that pull that data, like ShipStation, for example, to store that data for up to 30 days. And so getting your customer information is off of Amazon, and using Amazon as a funnel is actually very, very difficult to do. But there are ways around that. And one of the ways around that is by using product inserts. And we're going to talk about product inserts in a future module. And what you can and can't do in product inserts. There's a big controversy around it out there, what you can and can't do on the Facebook groups. And they're a great way to actually build customer loyalty. And one of the things that you can do is you can use Amazon as a top funnel. So basically people come into Amazon, and your goal in creating your brand and your product longevity is actually to funnel them down through a series of steps to where you can hopefully convert some of them into raving fans. And so what I want to talk about right now is something called the ladder of loyalty. And so basically any customer, they can be categorized into 6 different levels. And some customers progress through all 6, and some never make it past the first level. But the first level of customers are basically suspects. And suspects are people that might buy from you. These could be people, say, on a Facebook group that has a similar interest to you. So if you're selling dog products, maybe there's a Facebook group of dog lovers. Those could be suspects. They're potential buyers, but they have something in common, but they might buy, but you're not quite sure. The next level of customer is what's called prospects. And prospects are the people who would actually click on your ad. They've actually shown some sort of interest. They'll click on your ad. Maybe they've looked at your ASIN on Amazon, but they haven't taken any other action other than just to look. So they said, hey, I might be interested in this. Something piqued my interest, but I'm not quite sure. And some of them just stop at that point. Some of them continue on to the third level, which are actually the shoppers. And the shoppers are the people who've looked at your product. In some cases, they've actually compared it. They've gone out and done price comparisons. They've done feature comparisons. They've done analysis. Those are people that are truly shoppers. They're actually interested at the next level above prospects. They maybe even added it to the cart. And so those are people that are really good, that you want to hopefully convert to the next level, which are members. And members are the people who have actually purchased your product. And hopefully one of the things that you want to do is try to get them to buy it again, or buy something else of your products, or to give an upsell to them, to buy something that's an accessory or an add-on. These are really good people to remarket to all the time. A lot of people always focus on getting new customers, and they're always like, how can we get the next customer? But a lot of times, if you can remarket to your existing customers, you can do really, really well. In fact, I have a business, one of my businesses sells calendars, and we've been doing this for 20 some odd years. And we use Amazon, we use this exact process on Amazon as a funnel. And so we get people to come into Amazon, actually buy the product, and then we use a series of inserts and different things to actually get them onto my in-house list, so I know who they are. I have their name and their address, their phone number, their email, and then I remarket to them with a catalog of all my other products, and I also use them to actually launch additional products for the next year. When we come out with calendars, I actually email to them and say, hey, you can buy this directly from us, from our website, but also if you use this special link, go get it on Amazon. And that helps me rank the product, and helps me, these are people that love the product, they're likely to leave nice reviews. And so the members are someone you always want to focus on and remarket to them. Don't just put them on a list and forget about them. These can be, you can turn these people into some really good customers of yours, and especially if you can take them to the next level, which are advocates. Advocates are people who will organically recommend your product. These are the people that they see a movie and they tell their friends, hey man, you gotta go check out the latest Avengers movie or whatever. It was awesome. Those are advocates. You got them to organically recommend. They're not paid for it. They're not prompted to do it. They just organically recommend it. If you can get someone to that level, they're basically influencers. So any kind of influencer whether it be an Instagram or TikTok or something, those can be advocates. And if you can convert members to advocates, you can do amazing things. And one of the ways you can do that is by giving them thoughtful gestures. It could be giving them something for free, or making them feel special as part of a VIP club, or giving them first access to something. Or there's a number of ways that you can convert members into advocates. But the holy grail is if you can get someone to move from an advocate to the 6th level, which is a raving fan. And a raving fan are people that will just go way out of their way to actually recommend your product. These are the perfect people that when you have a new product launch, these are people who I would get the product in their hands first. I would make sure that they are the first to get the new products, to play with them, because these people will shout your name from the mountaintops. And so if you can get people through this ladder of loyalty by using Amazon as the top of the funnel and work them through this funnel, and some of them will end up as a raving fan, you can use Amazon not only to make money, but actually to truly build your brand. And then you can do a lot of amazing stuff both on Amazon and off Amazon. Now remember, Amazon doesn't give you the names and addresses. Even if it's FBM, they won't give you the phone number or email. They just give you the actual mailing address. But there's data tools where you can reverse match and actually get phone numbers and email addresses that match to that if you want to. Or you give them some sort of reason to actually join your group. And one of the things I do with one of my dog products is it's a dog bowl. People buy the dog bowl, and what we do is in the insert is we ask them we'll give them a free gift if they'll fill out this little form. Give them a couple free treats that we send out in the mail, and they go to a website and fill out this little form. They tell us their dog's name, they tell us their dog's age, the breed, and a few other informations. And then what we do is on their dog's birthday, we make sure we send them through the mail a physical birthday card to their dog. And when they get that just is, they're like, holy cow, that's a thoughtful gesture. And they're like, wow, this company remembered my dog, didn't send it to me, sent it to my dog. And the next time they're going to start being very loyal to me and hopefully turn into a raving fan. So there's little things like that you can do by using Amazon as the top of the funnel and working them through, and you can do amazing stuff. So hopefully this has helped you and given you something for thought, and we'll see you in the next module.